welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy y'all came to join me. Yes, we are about to talk about 8 hard pills to swallow to become the better versions of ourselves. And let me just tell you, I found this post on Instagram and they were the ones that posted the 8 hard pills to swallow. And let me just say, I was just like, yo, this is so interesting. I feel like I need to share this. I feel like Instagram, you could use it as a tool to help you, to get motivation, to get quotes. They have these pages that have financial advice. They teach you how to budget. So yeah, like, you know, I try to follow pages like that, and sometimes I come across certain information that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have to share this with my peers. So this is one of those videos, period. So the first one is, there's someone out there that's way less qualified than you living the life you want simply because they took action. Let me just say, oh my gosh, this is so true, and I am guilty. I feel like a lot of us know that that's just the truth. You know, we want to live this certain life. We have dreams and aspirations, but sometimes we limit ourselves to the 9-to-5 job, the living a regular life, while there's someone out there who isn't even qualified, but because they were like, you know what, let me just step outside my comfort zone. Let me take this risk. They're living the life that you want. Even with me, with YouTube, I'm over here watching all these YouTubers, you know, become successful. And I'm over here like, yo, this could literally be me. Mind you, there's people out here who started with nothing, testing the waters. And here I am making all the excuses in the world not to do YouTube. And it's just like, no. Like, anything that you want to do, you should just do it. What's going to happen? Whatever you want to do, just do it. Or else you gonna watch somebody living a life that you could have had. This one says, you will never make lasting changes unless you forgive your past self. And let me tell you, that's deep. That's not for the weak. Forgiving yourself is not easy. Honestly, I think sometimes it's honestly easier to forgive other people versus forgiving yourself. Especially, it's yourself. You're your biggest critique. We all go through stuff and we all make mistakes. Forgive yourself and move on. This one says, you don't need to change the world around you by how you see it. That's true. That is so true. And that just goes with anything. How you view anything is really what it is. The world right now is really messed up. It's really messed up. But we still have to continue to live and go about our day, go to our job, you know, link up with our friends, you know what I'm saying? Despite what's going on in the world, and still try to find happiness and joy. The world is already effed up. So how you choose to maneuver every day really makes a big difference, because you can let the tragedies of the world affect you. But, you know, you really can't, because life still goes on. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna try to view the world as a good place, even though it's not. But I feel like that's a good technique, especially when it comes to positivity and meditation and just being in a sound space of mind. You need that. You need that thought process that's positive. So this one says, social media is a tool to distract you from the life you don't enjoy. People use social media to look and impress. Who's looking, who's posting, who's doing this, who just graduated, who just spent 5 bands in the club. Are you really enjoying real life? Like, I really had to learn that. And not that I was like, oh yeah, living my life on social media. But I tend to really live real life. And, you know, obviously I post what I want. I don't care. But I still have that balance. Like, that balance is everything. Social media should be used for business people and doing stuff that are good and spreading positivity. But, you know, with everything has a bad side. So I feel like, yeah, we need to live life more. And, you know, forget the social media life. This one says, if you really wanted it, you would make time for it. And let me just say, this is for all the guys that be like, oh, I didn't have no time. I was at work. I couldn't text you back. If you wanted to do it, you would. And that's with anything in life. I remember this one motivational speaker. He was like, oh, the only way you'll be successful is if you want success as bad as you want to breathe, like as bad as you want to live. That's the only way you're going to be successful. You have to go get it. You really have to go get it. Like, this whole YouTube journey that I'm on, one day I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, yo, I really just got my camera and, you know, edited my own videos and was just doing this from scratch. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing, just based off of what I saw and know already. Like, it really was just me taking a risk. That's what I'm saying. If you really want to do it, you'll do it. And don't be afraid to take that risk, because it can make a difference. You never know what could happen, what could be the outcome. And just with patience, everything just falls into place somehow, some way. I always pray, so I already know I'm covered. And I remember for me, it's like I would come home from work and I'll be too tired to make a YouTube video, which is why once upon a time I was making videos and then I stopped because I would just be too tired in the evening. But it's like, girl, you tired, but you catching up on your shows, you eating dinner, like you on the phone, you scrolling. Like, you do have time. You just have to make time to do it. Stop playing. If there's something that you want to do, I promise you, do it. Like, this one. Being selfish isn't a bad thing. Fill your own cup before pouring into somebody else's. Listen, let me just tell you, you will learn the hard way. People are naturally going to think about themselves. You need to think about yourself, you know. Even with me, like when I went to LA, I really had to make a selfish decision to live my life and take my own risk and take my own path and journey and leave certain things behind. So yeah, like, it's okay to be selfish sometimes, because that's just a part of your journey. People talk about self-love so much, but you know, there's a selfish part of loving yourself to the point where I don't need nobody else's love. I don't need it. I love myself. It's okay to be selfish and think about yourself and put yourself first. Put yourself first. Like, that's a selfish thing. So I feel like it's okay to be selfish as long as it's not hurting anybody. The move that you're most scared to make might change your life forever. And you know what's crazy? This is so true. This is why I'm like, once again, YouTube. I started to do YouTube and it's like I don't know if this is gonna change my life. You never know. That's what I'm saying. Do what you love. That could really change your life. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Just do it, because I'm telling you, that's how people's lives be changing. Like, you know, I'm learning there's nothing to really be afraid of, you know. Once you're not doing anything wrong and it's for yourself and, you know, you have a end goal, just do it. That's me. I'm chilling, you know. Whatever happens, happens. I'm doing what I love. And that's with everything that I do. I try to do things that I love, and it makes me happy. So, like, in the end, I win, you know. And this is the last one, and it says, if you won't start today, you won't start tomorrow. And guess what? If you won't start tomorrow, you won't start the next day. And that's a cycle that everybody's been in. Like, you ever had something that you said you was gonna do, you might have started it, and then you just never got back to it. We have to learn as people, once we start something, follow through. Consistency. I'm learning consistency, and I'm trying to apply it every day. Being consistent, because being consistent, you see results. Okay? You start to see the results. If you know you have to go to the gym and you know you have to be consistent and you have to exercise, just do it, you know. Or maybe you've been saying, you know, you need to get a gym membership and go to the gym. Just do it. Do it today. Matter of fact, if you have like a little bit of time on your hands, try to join the gym today. Whatever it is. If, you know, there's this casting website that you need to join, do it. If there's anything, like anything that you love, just start it, because that's what I had to do. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it because you never know what can happen. You know, you just never know. So yeah, I just feel like I loved seeing this post, and you know, I put it in my journal. I'm like, these are all the things that I'm gonna follow and just apply in my life. And yeah, like, I hope this helped you. I hope this is something that you can apply in your life. And yeah, like, let's just spread positivity and live our life.